Musical my boy up on the map.
Ooh! Yeah! Yeah! Hey man, they tried to keep me on my own stuff, man. I have to run that back again still. You know like that, bro? Yeah, man. Alright, big up to everyone in the chat. Hope everyone's well. We're live and about. Listen, I don't know why I'm going with the technical difficulties and that, bro. But someone's trying to take me out here, bro. I think I've said too much stuff online. They don't want me hearing it. So let's act like that never happened and run it back right now.
Musical my boy up on the map.
Yeah! What's good, guys? Boy, we decided back again. Like I never left. This never happened. No one saw no glitch. It's all the Matrix. Perception is real. Real is perception. Fear is false. Reality is appearing real. Anyway, what's going on, people? Everybody good? Back again. The football season is upon us. You know what I mean? Most of the man that may come over, Liverpool fans, you already know what it is, but we got a match later on, but we're going to cover that in the watch along. But now, we need to get the Premier League prediction done in because, yeah, man, we got a week left following Sunday, and we're kicking off, man. And obviously, our season kicks off against Chelsea, but the league doesn't kick off then. Looking forward to it, man. You know what I mean? I'm done with the negativity. I mean, I wasn't really running with it anyway, but I'm done with it now. So, sorry, guys, if you've got the negativity, man, you can put it in the chat or whatever like that, but aye, it's lost on me. You're wasting your time, man. I'm a positive guy. I love our Liverpool squad. We'll talk some other topics as well, but really we're here to do the prediction. So we're gonna rank it. We're gonna bring it all up and stuff like that, and then hopefully, you know what I mean, we chop it up and we come to a generalization, a conclusion, what we can do. So, I did have. Listen, that thing what just caught us out, man, messed up my whole thing because the whole setup was there and that, bro. So, yeah, we'll get it done. No worries on that. I'll sort it properly. You get me? But yeah, man. How's everyone feeling? How's everyone's weekend been? I know I saw some news yesterday in the chat when I was doing the watch along. So yeah, man, looking forward to it. If anyone else is, hopefully the other guys are ready to join, but you already know what it is.
Assemble.
Jeez.
Yo. We're here, bro. We're here.
Yeah,
Apologies, bro.
That's cool, bro. The thing cut me out anyway, bro. I started. The thing cut me out, messed up my whole thing, bro. My whole plan and that, bro. Don't worry, man. I can make it happen again. It's not a problem. Let me just send it back and get the ranking up, man. We'll start this in a little while still, and get it ready to go, man. But looking forward to it. Let's talk for a second, man, because obviously one more week to go. Yesterday was a week left. Today, 6 days for us, and for the rest of the Premier. The first game on a Friday or Saturday. I'm trying to check with my correspondent, but he's trash, bro. I don't know. What you doing, man?
He said anyway, it's not man, the stats at hand.
Yeah, man. In other news in the football world, bro. 8 o'clock on Friday. On a Friday.
First game was on.
This is why you can't work for me, bro. You're gonna have to find your own way in life, bro. Yeah, man. Big up to everyone in the chat. Hope everyone's well. Big up Gary. Big up Panav, Psychedelic, Shaolin. You know, like that. Shaolin Warrior. Yeah, man. Old tight Cav. Cav's supposed to be here still, but he's not. Anyway, that's your problem. Remember that, Cav. Just remember. No, Cav, it's right. I know you got a new life and that, bro. You think you're too good for us. You got to watch and that. But just remember, we was on that phone call and we spoke about the prediction. And you said, in your words, you said, oh, you should do it on the Hangover show. Probably makes more sense. And I said, okay, that's a great idea. We should all do it. And then the Avengers said, yeah, man, we'll make it happen. We'll all do it together. Now, what I took from that is Hangover show is the same time every Monday. And the Avengers are the same Avengers that have been out here. But there's only one with me. So, you know what I mean? As for Hawkeye and Rhodey, I don't know what they're doing with their life, but hey, it's up to you guys, man. It's one of them. Anyway, big up to everyone in the chat. Yeah, man, transfers have been wilding around and stuff. Don't really care. There's a couple that not stood out for me. You know, obviously Mohamed kudos to Brighton. Massive one. Big deal. Don't understand how no one else picked that up, but they didn't. You saw the tweet this morning. I sent it to you as well. You said you already saw about Mohamed Salah, but it's fine. There were Saudi talking about deals in the range of 180 million, bro. But his agents come out and said, "Listen, if we were gonna sign and go Saudi Arabia, I would have just renewed his contract last season." And he said, "So Salah's committed to Liverpool, which is amazing, but I already knew." Also, West Ham. This is a good deal for West Ham because we was only speaking yesterday. Speaking to my son this morning. The last thing my son said to me was, "West Ham have signed nobody." Then Edison Alvarez. How have they pulled off Edison Alvarez and the year before Paqueta, bro? How, bro? Nah, man, it stinks, bro. And they've got all the money to do it because they got the Declan Spice money, bro. See what I mean? So, yeah, man.
Hey, they replaced with a better player, to be fair, because Edison Alvarez is way better than Declan Rice, man. And for a cheaper cost as well. So
I think it's between 35 and 40 mil, and I think if they spend the rest of the money on a top striker, they can do, because that's their problem, innit? Without Antonio, they've got no focal point. They had Skamaka last season, they didn't do anything. Obviously, Bowen's cold, but he doesn't actually play as the striker, so they're going to need somebody in that position, and maybe another centre-back as well, but everyone's doing their thing, man. It's interesting. Obviously, Saudi's doing their thing. They're hovering around. Tyler Adams, Chelsea. If this happens, then yeah, they're going because they're saying it's away from the Caicedo deal. So if they get him, they'll be trying to get both of them. And his relegation release clause is 20 million.
Okay. So
it's a straightforward. If they want him and he agrees, and then they can just pay for him, and that's it. 20 mil, done deal. Which begs the question, and I don't really care as much, but it does shed some light on the reason why Liverpool were taking so long on a Lavia deal. Because what's the difference? If anything, Tyler Adams got more experience than Lavia. They both got relegated. And one's trying to get 50 million, and one's got a release called 20 million in it. So it's one of those, man. It's one of them. Look forward to it, man. Look forward to it this season. I'm excited still. And then this morning I got the dates were wrong on that thingy, the thing what they put on the screen yesterday. The Jamaican game is not today, it's tomorrow. And so this morning I watched the England game versus Nigeria. They're not the Nigerian ladies out. They didn't unlike performance, Nigeria were all over them, bro. Even I didn't expect them to play that good. But they were all over them, bro. They bossed them around in the game. England had a penalty shout ruled out. They gave the penalty, went to VAR, took it away. I think that was right. Lucy Bronze fouled somebody in the extra time, and it definitely should have been a penalty. She pretty much done the Roman Reigns thing, speared the girl on the floor, and walked off. The ref didn't even check it. And because the ref didn't check it, didn't go to VAR. And then obviously probably everyone's seen that Lauren James, sister of Reece James, she got sent off doing her David Beckham impression. Number 7 as well. Just thought she'd stamp on woman's lower vertebrae and that and get away with it. You can't just walk on people. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
A little quick stamp and walk.
Zero aggression, zero anything when she got sent off. She just walked off like, yeah, I know I did it. I just tried to get away with it, you know, them way there. So
no, but I don't know, man. Shouldn't have been a red still. You know what I mean? She was just trying to step. Listen, she was standing up, and then you know what I mean. She tried to take the step.
I'm gonna remember that for when someone tries to stand on Trent next season, bro. Remember that.
No one better stand on Trent, bro.
Oh, it's different if you stand on Trent, bro. You can't stand on people's vertebrae, bro.
Listen, it was by accident, bro. It was and I was looking at where her feet went in the lower back side. I was like, I don't know, man. It looked, I don't know.
Big accident, man. She only had the whole pitch to stand on.
Nah, listen, bro. She stood up. She tried to take a step. Sometimes you're tired. The quads ain't lifting the leg up properly.
No,
and then
that only happens. Yeah,
the hamstring was tight. She couldn't lift the leg to the full extension that she needed to step over the player. Accidentally, there was no weight in there either. If you look at, check it back, man. There was no weight.
Oh, so she took the weight off, is what you're telling me?
Yeah, because it was by accident. If it was meant,
you just proved my point. Then you just proved my point. If it was an accident, you would. If it was an accident, that's like you saying when you walk, you take the weight off your foot to walk. No, you don't. You know why?
Different scenario, different situation. No, it's a different scenario, different situation. You've been in the moment where you go to step past something and you're like, oh, didn't really judge the distance correctly. and then I accidentally, you know what I mean, rolled your ankle, or
You didn't judge
stepped
the
on a
distance
finger,
of,
stepped on a toe.
you didn't judge the distance of the girl's left ass cheek, bro, because that's the only distance that was there, bro. That's all she had to step over. And her feet were on the floor
tried.
first, remember?
Hey, listen, maybe the cheeks are big, bro. Maybe he couldn't get the leg over to, I don't know, bro. Like, sounds a bit biased still. I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. You're sounding real sexist right now, bro, because if you can't be talking about maybe the cheeks are big, because if it was the men's game, you wouldn't be saying that, bro. Obviously, you wouldn't cause and lava and that, but at the same time,
lava slush,
even if you went scientific and was like, yo, obviously the trajectory of that, forget it, because everything's gonna sound testy, bro. You don't know what you say.
Yeah, it would be. Could you
yeah,
change
man.
the word to the gluteus maybe, and then we could?
Nah, it's still gonna sound. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's still gonna sound. We can leave it, man. But
Yeah, we'll
I've
leave
currently got the Australian Denmark on game on now. I got too many allegiances in this World Cup, so I'm having fun still. Australia's beating Denmark at the moment, but that, yeah, I mean, and obviously England's already through. Tomorrow's Jamaica and Colombia. So, yeah, man, it's fun still. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be hard for the ladies because obviously Lauren James, she's going to get banned for 2 games, and if they do the violent conduct, it's going to be 3 games, which means she won't even be able to play for the rest of the tournament. They've already got 5 injuries, and now they're all tired from playing the whole game. So, if they do it, well done to them. They are the European champions. But if they don't, big them up anyway because they're doing their thing, and I'm actually enjoying it, bro. Like, it's fun still. So hopefully, a couple of international games, what they actually advertise properly next season, I can get down to a couple of them and check it out, bro. Because the advertising is trash, bro. Like, you never really know what's going on with it, man. So that stinks a little bit, man. But yeah, man. Apart from that, bro, it's all good. It's all fun. Are you looking forward to the season?
Yes, I am, bro. I know I stirred up the pot the other night in terms of my tweet and stuff, but it is what it is. We've gone past it now. We've looked past it. You know, it's just my opinion at the end of the day. Season looks good, bro. Season looks good. I'm looking forward to it. Players look fresh. I'm loving the phrases, the trigger words I'm hearing from the players. We're hungry. We're on it. The vibe is different. Klopp is saying he's on fire, you know, in his own quotes. He said, you know what I mean? I'm ready, bro. I'm ready for the season. And I think the players are to, you know, make it right. Because we didn't love what we saw last season, bro. Only the last 12 games, we look like a team. The rest of the time, we just looks like a bunch of pub players just, you know what I mean, decided to create a Sunday League team and do whatever. Yeah. But I'm looking forward to it, bro. I think we'll do really well. And I think, obviously, watching the game yesterday, the Man City obviously did a watch long for it. I saw holes in their team where I'm like, okay, Liverpool can exploit these teams. And I know people always going to look at defensively. We don't look as strong. That's a fair point to an extent, but we haven't seen the full defense play a whole game yet. We've only seen 45 and 60 minutes as the maximum we've seen. And then when they have played, they've looked strong. They look aggressive. We've dealt with what we needed to deal with. So, I don't know. I'm looking forward to the prediction part, bro.
Yeah, man. Psychedelic said the women's football's trash. Listen, I'm not going to tell you what to enjoy and stuff like that, but I don't think you can say something's trash and then tell someone not to take offense to it because it's trash, isn't it? That's what you said. So, listen, I don't know what the women's game can do to get more people involved or to watch it and stuff like that. You know, there's a few pointers in that, but at the end of the day, I think most people think like that is because you're looking at it as that the game has always been men and now you watch women instead of looking at it as it's the women's game, bro. You know what I mean? Because you can't be comparing these women to like whoever on the men's game and that. You need to compare it for what it is, isn't it? If that makes any sense. So I mean, like, if Haaland's the best in the league in the striker, don't be looking at their best striker and going, she's nowhere near as good as Haaland. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, I mean, this different body types, this testosterone, it's all different. The speed's
Sam Kerr is probably as good as Haaland, though. She's cold.
Who?
Man. Sam Kerr. Yeah, man. Have you seen her finishing, bro?
Yeah, but let's stop the foolishness, bro.
Hey, she got like 92 pace as well. Let's use the Beery's term. She got 92 pace on FIFA, I think. Yeah.
But FIFA's a good example because if you look at the cards on FIFA, the first thing everyone's going to go is, how can she be this rated, but Salah's this? But I'm like, yeah, but they're marking her against the other women, not against the men, bro. Like, And like tennis is the same. I love women's tennis, but it's different in it. They don't do it the same. The sets and that are different. So I think if you take it for that, for me, I haven't been able to be invested in the women's like league games properly yet. Like I used to watch it back in the day, some of it. And obviously when I was in the academy, the women's academy was there at the same time as well. But the league games is hard, but that's just because I've got Liverpool to watch what I already watch. There's not enough time in the day to watch all these different things, and it's not available on all these different channels apart from the FA Cup and then some of the other matches. But
Might be an
international
excuse
football,
still.
it can't be an excuse because at the end of the day, when I started supporting Liverpool, I didn't start supporting Liverpool women's team. They didn't have one, so
Oh yeah, that's true.
this is my first. Yeah, this is my first love. So Liverpool's playing at 3:00 and the ladies are playing at 2. Well, sorry, ladies, I'm watching the men's game, and it's what it is. But when it's available and there's international games and cup games and that, I get behind it, man. Hey, check my resume, bro. I got watch along for the women's game, bro. You know what I'm doing, bro. So, but yeah, man, that's what I'd say about that, man. You know what I mean? Don't try to throw me under the bus, bro. Big up Tom Easy, bro. You know what I mean? Come on, bro.
Big up Tom Easy.
Big up, man. Love for love, bro. Big up, Doug. Hope you well, man.
Big up, Doug.
Yeah, big up, bro. I know Doug's looking forward to the season, that ramp out the content and that, bro. Keep doing your thing, brother. Big up everyone in the chat. I was in Australian national team. We got beat 7-0 by. Listen, man. Don't start cooking them, man. We know what happened, innit? We know what happened, man. Yeah.
What happened? What happened?
They got smoked, but that's my point, bruv. That's literally my point, bruv. You're comparing it
17-0 by, what was it, 7-0? Sorry, 17-0, 7-0.
But we saw it with the Wrexham, the retirement game and that, but that's my point, bro. You're comparing it against something else, bro. You know what I mean? It's actually but we're gonna cover this, and it ends up being the men who are more ignorant because, as I said, you keep comparing it to
what?
No, because it's the men are being ignorant, bro. Because you're gonna say, bro, if you're comparing it to the men's game, then you're dumb in it because you wouldn't do that anywhere else, bro. You don't compare like Sunday League football to the Prem. So you know what I mean. But when you're playing Sunday League football, when you score a cup final goal, you treat it like you just won the Champions League. We all know you haven't. When them futsal guys win their trophies and that.
No, big up to the Sunday League dons, man. If you score, it is the Champions League, bro. That's the level.
So why is it not the same with the women then? That's my point.
No.
End of the day, it's that, innit? Like, come on, man. I'm just saying, bro. That's how it works, bro. You know what I mean? Because clearly,
in the land of equality, man. If you're saying that you want to get paid the same, bro, you can't be getting slapped up by 15-year-olds. Big up to Panoff on that.
Yeah, but that's another like bit of a myth, innit? Because not every woman footballer who said that. It's the loud ones who have been talking about being paid. In fact, started from Rapina, who just retired, who just got smoked and got USA knocked out, and she's just one of them loud activist people, innit? But anyone who's smart enough, it's not about men and women. It's about business, and if you don't generate as much money, you shouldn't get paid as much, and that's what it is.
Fair enough.
That's fair enough for everyone.
That's a fair point.
If within their sport, it's completely different, and I think when they do that, you know what I mean, then you can have what you just said, where Sam Kerr's on the front of the FIFA case. She's on there in her own right through the women's game. Obviously, we're not comparing her to the men because she just wouldn't be on the case on it. You know what I mean? So, you know. But anyway. Everyone can do what they want and stuff like that. I'm just saying that, trying to make stuff better, innit? Hey, listen.
Yeah, of course you are. Fair enough. I think you should start watching more. I think you should start watching more cover the Liverpool women team. I think that's what you should do.
I just told you the reasons why not, bro. You know what I mean? I told you check my resume, bro. If my fault, listen, I'm not even gonna expose myself in it. But if I want to see my DMs with the footballers and that, bro, that's fine, man. You know what I mean? I'll do my bit, bro. Yeah, I mean, so me talking about it now is doing my bit. I got a little platform in that. I mean, you lot are all just doing the. You know what, bro? You man, stop with the misogynistic business, bro. I've had enough, bro. It's what you lot are doing in that, bro. You men just make me sick, bro. Feminist savages back. I've had enough, bro. Yeah, man. Just let them live their life, bro. Big full up stadium and that. Yeah, nah, man. This is bullshit, bro.
If you're buying a ticket, I'll buy one, bro.
If I find a ticket, you see what I mean?
I said if you buy one, I'll buy one, bro. If you support the cause, I'll support the cause. That's all I'm saying.
All right, well, there you go, Psychedelic. You proved my point, bruv. Because you finished it with trash in comparison, bruv. Hey, man. Is everyone out here comparing Roger Federer to Serena Williams? But, yep, that proves my point, because you're not. Because you know what would happen if Serena plays Federer? She'll get smoked. But she's, in her own right, the greatest women's athlete of all time.
Fair enough.
Find another one. You know what I mean? Yeah. Nigeria did their thing, Gary. Can't even lie. England got through. Liverpool chances have been written off. Oh, we're talking about the league. Man said Salah has trash finishing as well, man. Flipping out, bro. All right, big up Bayesian, bro. Yeah, to legends of the game.
Big up Asian.
Man said I just don't see any of them passing like Trent. Bro, you lot are just all proving my point, bro. Loud the misogynistic chat, bro. I've had enough of all yours, man. Yeah, you know what I mean. I know who you guys have been following. And I don't have to say his name either, but we know. He ain't getting no airtime from me, bro. But we know that's why Ends is laughing, bro. So see, like some of you lot being exposed to certain man, bro. You know what I mean?
Hey, listen,
Nah,
free the
bro,
man.
no, bro. If I go on one of the
Free the
videos, I'm
man.
gonna find you lot in the comment section saying some, you know what, bro? You know what it is,
Listen,
man. But
free the
anyway,
man. Let's go.
the Premier League 2023-24 season prediction. Let's get it, bro.
Ooh.
Yeah,
All
man.
right.
All I need you to do for me is because obviously I'm going to be on the other screen and it trying to operate from there. So just let me know if you can see everything and all that.
Yeah.
Obviously, we spoke on the phone, the Avengers, and we spoke about how we're going to do the ranking because obviously there's 20 teams, but we have to be honest. There's a section in the middle of the table that no one gives a damn about, bruv. I don't give a damn who finishes 13th, bruv.
I do.
You don't. You told me on the phone you didn't.
I know I do, man. Listen, you're the wrong conversation. There was another man talking for too long, and I just went, okay,
Who was that man?
and nodded.
Who was that man?
Listen,
Who said that on the phone?
I said what I said. Can we
There's
carry
only
on?
4 of us. There's only 4 of us, and I didn't say it. So who said it, bro?
Hey, listen, let's carry on, bro.
I'm saying it. Was it Clint or Rhodey, bro? Was it Hawkeye?
I know,
or
man. The man that keeps getting sent for, and I can't back the case because
Falcon.
He's not. Yeah, he's not. He's not
man
dealing
said
with
Sam and that, bro. That's what you saying. That's what we're calling from now on, Sam.
Yeah.
I don't know if Zabir is watching or not, but if he's not,
Of course he is.
It's a moment to troll on it. From now on, everyone in the chat, just refer to him as Sam at all times, bruv. And don't say anything else. Don't even let him know why, bruv. Just refer to him as Sam, bruv. So you got Sam or Falcon, bruv. Sam, Falcon, or Rhodey, bruv. That's it. But but for them pussy holes who've been trying to send for man on YouTube and that, bruv. Listen, if you want beef with the Avengers, bruv, we'll smoke you up still. It's not a problem. You know what I mean? Because man could never do that in debate shows with us, bruv. It's a long day for you, man. It's letting everyone know, bruv. Yeah, bruv. Bloodline is set, bruv. Yeah, man.
Listen.
All right, man. Let's get it, man. Do you want to go from relegation to champions?
Relegation to champions.
All right, man. Big up everyone in the chat. Yeah, participate, man. We'll go through it, and then I'll fill them in, bruv. So let me get to the teams. Here we go. Can you see the teams?
Yeah, we can see it.
Brilliant.
We can see it.
Obviously, the promoted teams this season were Burnley, Luton, and Sheffield United. And then I think the position of last season, who finished the lowest out of the ones on here, are Everton, Nottingham, and I don't know who was after that. Everton, Nottingham, probably Wolves or someone like that, innit? But yeah, man, let's go for it, man. What you thinking, bro? Relegation zone.
Luton definitely getting relegated.
Luton Town.
Yeah, they're definitely getting relegated. They play good football, by the way, so it's not like but I don't think they're gonna have enough. I've seen the other teams in the Premier League bought some good players to kind of. It's going to be very competitive, and I don't think they have the squad or the means. Last season, maybe if they was in the Premier League last season, they could have competed because it wasn't that good. I think this season is going to be very competitive, and I don't think they're going to be able to handle the pace. But I could be wrong. But I see them getting relegated. I see them probably only winning like 7 games, maybe.
You already know how I feel, man. These men playing boss man's chip shot, bro. Do you think I want this team? I don't even want them in the league, bro. I want them to get relegated now just for having that stadium. I don't even think they should be allowed a game. So my Luton's my pick as well. What we'll do is we'll go bit by bit. So everyone in the chat, man, if you think Luton's one of them, just throw up a year or whatever, man, and let us know. But Luton's definitely a pick for me as well, because I feel like when it comes down to the teams that I've got promoted, yeah, that's one of my first picks still. So let me get Luton in that position, bro. Don't even like their badge, bro. But us, man.
It's proper old school, though, isn't it? I think that's what it is, man.
Yeah, ain't they one of the oldest clubs, isn't it? That's what it is, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a shithole as well. But yeah, let's go.
It's definitely a shithole, bro. I told you what they're famous for. DT and Tommy Robinson, bro. Make it make sense. Anyway.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's no particular order at the moment, but 20th. So let's go 19th. 2 more relegation spots open. It's interesting, isn't it? Because looking at this, all of a sudden, the Premier League table doesn't look like it's got any relegation type teams in there. Like not as many as there was, but I think it's because finally Southampton and that's gone. So, what are we saying? Next spot.
I'm gonna go Bournemouth.
Bournemouth last season, they did well just to even like stay afloat because we smoked them 9-0, bro.
It's not just that. They won a lot of the. I think Billing was their main player, and I think if he goes out or gets an injury this season, they just look shaky throughout midfield, the defense, and even the attack. Didn't score a lot of goals, and then there was a few heavy defeats, obviously won by us. But in turn, they did beat us after that, so they have the ability to beat a top team. But I think I don't know. I've not seen how they've improved. To be fair, I've not kept track of their transfers, but in terms of staying tuned to transfers in general, I haven't seen them sign in. And if they've signed someone, I can't see them that person being the reason why they stay up. So yeah, I'll go Bournemouth.
Bournemouth, okay. That's a good pick still. I think I'll probably share the same sentiment on Bournemouth. Looking at the rest of the teams, few of the chat saying Brian said Luton, Wolves, Sheffield. Bonk. What, you said Luton, Wolves, Sheffield as well? Bonker said Luton, Everton, Sheffield. Everton, Sheffield, and question mark from Gary. There's a lot of Luton and Sheffield in the chat. Cav said Luton, Sheffield, and Bournemouth. Yeah, and then obviously Bonker's made a good point about Everton's point deduction if they get it. But yeah, I think it seemed like a unanimous decision in the bottom that most people have picked Bournemouth as well. So yeah, let's go with Bournemouth and throw them in, bro.
So last season, Bournemouth lost 21 games, won 11, drawn 6, scored 37 goals, conceded 71. God damn. 39 points, and Leicester got relegated on 34 points. So they finished 5 points afloat.
Okay.
And that could change next season.
This one's going to be interesting because I've seen a few people's chat already. My son said the same thing. Okay, my son said Luton, Forest, and Wolves. Yeah, true. My son said because Navas has gone from Nottingham, he believes that Nottingham will go down as well. Everyone in the chat, throw me your final team in this relegation thing. I've picked Everton every season, and every season they keep staying up by 1 game, bro.
Stop picking them, and then they will get relegated.
I know it's just a season when I don't pick Everton in the start. I'll be honest in it, I don't like them, but I think Sean Dyche with a full season and with his own way of playing football, he can keep him up. He'll do what he did with Burnley for such a long time, and they've got good players in it.
They've invested as well. They're investing. So
their biggest problem is they haven't. I mean, Richarlison wasn't even that good the season before when they nearly got relegated, but he did score to keep them up. They need a striker, bro, because Calvert-Lewin's always injured and he doesn't score enough goals anyway. Richarlison was their main goal scorer, and now he can't score for Spurs. Nottingham's a good shout because you never know what you're going to find with Nottingham, bro. Like, they're a weird team. They brought 23 players last season. I think they've brought like 4 or something already this season.
So last season with Everton, they only won 8 games, but Nottingham Forest won 9 games, and then they both lost 18 games. So
yeah,
it's a toss up between the two.
Well, Nottingham. What I'll say is Nottingham kept the same manager all season. Oh, what a goal that is, man! Flipping Australia, man. But yeah, they had the same manager all season. Everton had Lampard start with it, and then had Sean Dyche. They brought Sean Dyche in late, so I like him as a manager. I think he can do something with him. I don't think they'll win anything or anything like that, but I feel like they might stay up. A lot of people are saying Wolves. Wolves is a good shout, you know.
I get it. I get why, but I think they always have enough. They just always have enough. They can grind results out. A lot of their games last season, you could see they were defensively okay. They weren't all over the place. There was a few games where they got smoked, obviously, but they have players. And I know, obviously, they've lost Navas, which is a big miss. He's the captain, the leader. But I'm sure they'll replace him for someone else. And they've still got some quality players. You know, the Portuguese United.
No attackers.
Yeah, they sold thing, didn't they, to Fulham?
Yeah, and Thing is about to go. Traore, I think.
Is he going? They need to
it's
keep
looking
him,
like
man.
it. Looking like it. I
They
think my
need to
son said
keep him.
I think my son said he's linked to Villa again, which is crazy because he was already there before.
Nah, he better not
Um,
go there, man.
The thing is, we say we all say that they need to keep him, but he's on the bench all the time, bro. He doesn't ever start for them.
No, but I think where they're gonna need him now, and it's about him stepping up because obviously he went out on loan to Barcelona, didn't he?
He got
Came
packed, man.
back, didn't really fit back into the team.
Mm.
So it's just one of those ones. I think now maybe this season it might be a reliance on him again.
Yeah.
Sometimes players just need that coach just to believe in them again, and maybe obviously my man can try and get the best out of him this season.
That's true. Gary,
But
yeah, Gary
I
said
don't
that
know.
was the last game Carvalho played in a red shirt against Wolves.
Oh shit!
Big up the man them
Uh,
still.
I'm gonna go Forest, man.
Big up Anna.
I'm gonna go Forest.
Okay, you're going Forest. Let me see who you going for the last spot. I know you picked your own, but we've got Bournemouth and Luton already. Wolves. You're going Forest. He's going Forest. You're going Wolves. Everyone in the chat. Brian's gone Wolves. Honesty's gone Wolves. It's a couple Bournemouth. I don't know, man. From the chat, it's looking like Wolves. You know, I think they might be right. You know, I can't even lie, bro. For me, I'm thinking Wolves or Nottingham. Ochoa's gone. He's out of contract. Okay, well, there you have it then. Oh, yeah, we know that because the last season we were talking about him.
Getting him in.
Yeah, I'm going to go Wolves as well, you know, because you know what Wolves are as well? They're flipping boring, bro. Like, they're always the team that when you check the fixtures, you forget they're playing, innit? They got a Monday game, boy. I don't know about that, man. All right, man. Wolves of the vote, man. All right, we'll move up. What we got? Lower mid-table. 13th to 17th. I'm gonna throw my pick in there straight to what?
No, go on. It'll be 13 to 16, I think, because we got the other three in it.
Well, sorry, I don't make the rules. You know what I mean? It's the ranking table.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm gonna throw one in there straight away. It might be in no particular order, but anytime I hear 13th, I think of Crystal Palace, bro. So, and yeah, they ain't really signing anyone either too much. So, I'm putting Crystal Palace in that spot. I don't know about you guys in the chat. Let me know.
Nah, they've had some good preseason games, man. I think players like Eze is gonna step up for them. I know they've lost Wolf to Galatasaray, but I feel like they're gonna have enough.
Has they been stepping up though, bro?
It's not but I mean, it's only since Roy Hutchins come back in the reason why, because he wasn't playing under Patrick, and then
yeah, because he had an injury at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, which is fair,
yeah.
but
and Elise he's not finishing this window at Crystal Palace. I doubt it. No, Man City's interested as well.
Nah, man, he should stay, man. He's got one more season. He's still really young. He's only 20. One more season, you know, playing.
You staying at Palace if Man City come knocking though?
No, but he's 20 years of age. He's not gonna go and be a starter at Man City. He's gonna get jibs and jabs. You need to play consistent football.
Chelsea
still won't start. He won't start.
Who's starting over Elise?
Either Sterling or what's his face, the other Donny, man, the left foot, and he wants us to call him Donny or something like that, or Nonny.
Hey, which man wants me to call him Donny?
What's his name? The English left-footed one, man. I can't think of his name at the moment.
English, Madueke.
That's it. Thank you, bro.
Elise is better than Madueke, bro.
Nah, but Madueke will get more game time than he will. They bought this guy for like 30-something million last week, bro. They're not gonna just drop him because they bought Elise, bro. It's not gonna work like that. So he'll get more game time.
All right,
plus Madueke just won the under-21 championships, bro. Come on, bro. He's on a high right now. And he kept Colwell for them. You know what I mean? Tell him, man, like, now I'm bringing him back to Chelsea. Come on, bro.
Okay. All right. Well, so you don't think Palace is going to be between 13th and 17th?
I think they'll be higher.
But you know the next one is 8th and 12th.
Yeah, but that's still higher, bro. What's the problem?
Hey, don't shoot the messenger, bro. I'm just saying. I want to see what the chat's saying then. In the chat, we need a couple of teams to go in this spot, man. You know what I mean? So, there's a few in there.
I'll put Sheffield. Sheffield is going in there.
Okay. I think we can agree that because we didn't put them in the relegation zone. They've escaped that. I think you could let me know in it, but I'm thinking straight off the bat, Sheffield and Nottingham go into that spot.
Nah, Brewster's coming to kill the Premier League still.
You just said Sheffield, bro.
Yeah, nah, he's gonna do well, bro.
What? I just said who's going in this spot. You said Sheffield, then you said he's coming to kill the Premier League, bro.
He's gonna score goals. It doesn't mean that they're gonna win a lot of games, bro.
So you tell me he's gonna come and kill the Premier League and they're gonna finish 17th.
Yeah, man, do well, man. You
Looking
can
at-
still
if
do
that's-
well, and then
Yo,
you can
if
lose
that's
games.
kill the Premier League, then Salah must be murdering them every year, bro. You know, like that. Man,
I'll change the word then. He's gonna do okay in the Premier League. Is that better for you? Feel better about that?
Hey man, it's up to you, innit? Big up Brewster and that, you know what I mean? Big medals and that.
Hey, come on, man.
G said Bournemouth for too low. Well, what we'll do is when we get to the end of that, we'll give everyone a chance to rearrange it a little bit. Brian said Sheffield, Forest, Burnley, Everton. That's a good shout, man. That actually sounds pretty realistic. Anna said Everton need to worry about Palace, Fulham, Sheffield, Forest. They need to keep up with them. Dan Juma needs to step up. Sheffield are going down. I'm going for Fulham in 13. All right, man. So we got these spots to fill up, man. Any of them what we definitely think? I'm putting Nottingham in there, man. What are you saying?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll throw Nottingham in there first, bro.
Sheffield needs to be in there as well.
I think Sheffield. I think everyone in the chat agreed to Sheffield as well. They're gonna kill it in this spot. Brewster and them, man. Is there anyone who was here last year that you think are gonna get worse? Because looking at the teams what are left, bro, it don't even look that. What are we thinking about West Ham?
No, they'll be okay.
Okay,
I'm gonna put Everton in there as the third team.
I'm gonna go Everton as well. Graham said Everton is getting relegated, man. Then their squad is trash. Their squad's not trash, man. That's the problem with them. Their squad, it ain't trash, bro. But Brian said Fulham will get worse. Yeah, Fulham. You know what Fulham did last season? They started off the season really good, innit? So he gave them a chance that when they started playing terrible, no one noticed, bro, because they already had the points on the board. Remember, they started off season drawing against Liverpool. I think they drew against Man U early or someone as well. What are we thinking? Another one? One more spot in this.
No,
one more spot in this.
No, there's no more.
Okay.
Hold
on, there's no more. You sure? Is my math's not mathing?
Yeah, because there's 3 teams that get relegated, right? And then at the
but it's
relegation,
13th to 17th.
You can add one more. But we'll have to...
Yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. All right. Doesn't Forest stay that high if Gibbs White leaves because he's their best player? I don't know about Nottingham, man, because Gibbs White is best attacker, man, but they work as a collective, innit? It's not just him. Obviously, he gets the goals for them, but all right, mid-table, higher mid-table. What are we saying?
Brentford.
All right. I'm thinking Fulham as well.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing. There's method to the madness in it because I think Brentford's actually one of the better football playing teams in the Prem. But Ivan Toney's banned in it.
Correct.
So
and they haven't replaced him.
Yeah,
cannot replace him, bro. So
cannot replace him.
Right,
yeah, man.
And Buemo and Coleman have to step up, but it'll be tough. He's the vocal point, and he's not about. So 8 months he's got banned for now.
8 months.
9 months. 8-9 months. So he's not back till January. So they have to try and stay afloat, or replace him, and wait for him to then be back. So it'll be tough.
Yeah.
And then the other team I'd throw there is Palace.
Palace definitely, bro. They are made for this position, bro. They're like Charlton and Middlesbrough back in the day. Wissa and Bremo on the forward line, Brentford, yeah. Wiss is always good off the bench, and Bremo's cold, good, but he can't run that line on his own. Graham said Everton leaked so many goals, they don't have enough goals in the team unless Calvert-Lewin has an amazing season. You make a great point. What I'll say is it's not just about how bad Everton is, it's about how bad the other teams are underneath them. There's loads of teams that don't you know what I mean? So now, Patman, we know obviously when we get to the end, there's gonna be loose teams and we can throw them back in on it. So We're putting the ones that we actually know for sure, and then after that, because it's going to get interesting in a minute with the Conference League and that Spurs and them, man, right there. All right, what do you want to throw in next?
Burnley.
Yes, that's exactly the team I was just going to say. I think for them, what the fuck is the Burnley badge missing or something?
No, it's there, bro, between Chelsea and Brighton.
Oh yeah.
They just changed it slightly now. So
yeah. Nice, you know what? It's got sort of Villa badge, so they've got a new badge on it. I think Burnley for them, mid-table's a great season for Burnley, just coming up from the but I've watched them play a lot. Company's style of play is a defender himself. I think he'll do well. And I think they'll make a few signings as well. So same with that one.
Do you know what? It could either go really well or it could go really
really bad.
Because of the football. Because the way they play, they are good as a collective defensively, but they play expansive football. But this is a Premier League, and you know if you leave spaces and gaps, bro, people will punish you. And I think maybe he might start off with that. It looks good, might win a game 4-0, and like, oh, great football. And then people will just go, oh, they play like this, figure it out. And then they might start losing the 2-1s, 1-0s here or there, where they're just too exposed. And then he has to then change it. And it's just about, can company adapt? Because the Championship to the Premier League is a different level. Different level,
yeah. Yeah, there was a few games, like, even when they'd won the league and they were still playing properly, where they'd lost the game. As long as they don't do what Norwich done. And, you know, when Norwich came up before, when they were playing great attacking football, they tried to just be a bit arrogant and just play like that, which it worked for a little bit. When you shock a few Prem teams in the first 5 games, then you'll just get smoked, bro. G says he thinks Burnley will finish 12th. Brian has Burnley 1 tier down. Ash says Bournemouth won't go down. Got a good manager and got some good quality signings this summer. G said Sheffield 17th, Everton 16th, Forest 15th, West Ham 14th, and Fulham 13th. All right, cool. This let's get to the stuff where you can start earning stuff now, innit? You know what I mean? So Europa Conference League. Bear in mind, guys, the ones that are left over will find a spot for them. So
West Ham will be in there.
It's only one team, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go West Ham.
Okay. I don't know, you know. I don't know. Wait, there's 4 Champions League spots, obviously, including the champions. Conference. Who got Europa League this season? Liverpool and Brighton, and then Villa got conference.
Mm-hmm.
So that means you got Villa finishing higher or lower, innit? They did already.
Villa is going to be higher.
Oh, Villa's going Europa League. Okay.
Yeah.
I got Brighton finishing 7th.
I think they're going to finish higher as well. But go on. It's up to you guys, man. What you guys think? I think West Ham. I think that spot is made for them.
Hold on a minute. So you think Brighton's going to finish higher? Villa's going to finish higher? Do you think Newcastle's going to finish lower than 7th?
Well, we're gonna reshape it, bro. Like,
I'm just saying, bro. You keep saying all these
teams. We're picking the teams.
Higher,
let's pick the teams, man. Let's pick the teams.
We're gonna end up with 6 teams in the Champions League, bro. I'm telling you.
Listen.
All right, man. You said okay. Right. You said West Ham. I'm going Brighton. Let's see what the chat says. Cav says Spurs. Anna said, "Do not put Spurs any higher than Europa Conference." Bonker says West Ham as well. G said Spurs will finish in. Nah, you guys, I don't want to hear those fence sitting about they'll finish in Europe, bruv. What part of Europe, bruv? That's what man say Europe, bruv. That's Champions League, Europa League, or the conference. Put the position down, guys. Honestly said Spurs as well. Anna said Spurs as well. You know what? Do I think Spurs will finish higher than Brighton is tricky? No, I don't. You know what? More than one person said West Ham, so we'll go with that. But I think this is the problem still. We'll see. I like Spurs as manager. I think West Ham's finishing lower myself, but we'll change that in a bit if we need to on the votes.
Yeah, we'll reshape it. We just
yeah. All right, West Ham, Europa League, 5th and 6th.
I'm going.
This is going to be so interesting because I can't wait to see where everyone puts Chelsea, bro.
I'm going Aston Villa.
Mm-hmm. Ash said he thinks, yeah, you're actually right about West Ham. That's how they are every season. They can finish 8th or 18th. Yeah. They got. I mean, they've just Edison Alvarez is going there. They've got Paqueta already. They've got the same team. Only person who's gone is Declan Rice, and whatever.
And I do think, like what you said backstage, I think if they get a decent striker as well, which I think they'll be looking for because they've lost Shamaka now, isn't it? So they get a decent striker, I think. Yeah, bro, they'll be there.
Honestly said Villa and Brighton. Gary said Chelsea 9th. G said Chelsea definitely making Europa League. All right, well, everyone just put 2 teams' names down. I don't put a sentence through. Just put 2 teams' names down in the chat, and then I'll pick because there's a lot of Villa. A lot of people said Villa and Brighton. So
I'm going Brighton and Aston Villa.
I'm going Brighton and Newcastle. Who did you say, Brighton and Villa?
No, I just read Cal's comment. Yeah, Brighton and Villa.
Okay, I want to put Brighton there because everyone seems to have voted on that straight away. And then we'll see what happens with the second team because I've got Newcastle being in there. Bonkers has got Newcastle and Villa. Ash got Brighton and Spurs. Yeah, Europa League. G's got Villa and Brighton. Who you got?
You already put Brentford down.
Yo, bitch, I'm live, bro. You need to hurry up. You finish the game, bro. Brighton and Villa as well. Yeah, Brentford's already low. All right. We'll put Villa in there for now because there's more votes for Villa than anyone else. So yeah, we'll put Villa in there. Fucking, I hate Villa so much, man. But they've got a top manager.
Man, the RB.
They got a top manager and they got a good team. So, but I just have to let everyone know they do have Tyrone Mings. So that's always a sticky one still. All right, man. Well, here we go. Champions League spots, and obviously. You're going to realize very fast that Spurs are going to have to get moved somewhere else in it because. All right, man, let's go Champions League. Guys, write then the 3 positions in. Don't put the champions in. The champions are definitely going to get top 4 in it, but don't put them in the chat. Just put the other 3 teams that you think are going to get Champions League in the chat. And then I'll go off them and pick everything. Ends Champions League, bro. Who's getting it?
Arsenal, City, Man United.
Arsenal, City, Man United.
Those are the 3.
Arsenal, City, Man United. Okay. This is going to be funny. Say that again. Arsenal, City, and Man United.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. G's gone Arsenal, United, and Liverpool. Arsenal, United, and Liverpool. Arsenal, United, and Liverpool. Arsenal, United, and Liverpool. Fucking hell. Everyone's got the same. Anna's killing me. She don't even want to say Arsenal's name, bro. So she just put Woolwich.
Woolwich, bro.
Nah, Pat, man, listen. Allow you treble winning arrogance, bro. Man just said, of course. Shit, man. All right. Well, for the sake of it, I'm being diplomatic here and everyone's voted. So it seems like Arsenal, United, and Liverpool both died. You know what I mean? There's a lot of votes for it still. I hate Man U so much. I just let people know that. I know it doesn't matter to you lot, but it matters to me, man. I know that's the wrong position. I'll just scroll down there. Liverpool as well. There we go. This should be interesting because now we've got gaps left and man have to fill them out. All right, man. Well, ends. There's no point you voting on this because clearly from your top 4, your champions position's already gone in it. So I get it. Everyone in the chat. I mean,
who's going to be champions?
From what everyone said Arsenal, United, Liverpool in the Champions League spot. So unless you, man, are saying that Chelsea, Newcastle are going to win the league, then I'm guessing it's Man City in it. But chat, let me know, man. You got the choice between Chelsea, Man City, Newcastle, and Spurs. Ah, shit. Yeah. Here we go. City, Arsenal, Spurs, West. Nah, Gary, man, stop trolling, man. Said West Ham, you know, bro. Arsenal, Liverpool, Newcastle. City will be first. City will be first. City. All right, fucking hell, bro.
Just let the record show, and I didn't pick them in it.
No. Of course, bruv. We're being diplomatic with the thingy, but when we're done, bruv, I'll let man know where my position's finished and that, and we'll be on video saying it, bruv. So it's not a problem. All right. So at the moment, this is what it's looking like for the places that matter in it. Man City champions, and then the next three after that for the top four positions: Man U, Arsenal, Liverpool. I guess that's no particular order. If you want it in order, you can if you want. Europa League.
No particular order. It doesn't
Brighton
really
and
matter.
Villa. It doesn't matter. You're right. Brighton and Villa for Europa League. West Ham in Europa Conference League, and relegation. Luton, Bournemouth, and Wolves. And I have to say straight away, bruv. And I know NG picked this on it. And if everyone else wants it there, they can keep it. But I'm taking West Ham out of that straight away, bruv.
No. Do you know? No. Do you know? You know the reason why? Yeah, G's gonna touch on it. 5th Champions League spot. So, and that's why I left it, because I was gonna put Chelsea in that position up there as well.
Is that this season though?
Yeah, this season coming.
Are you sure? I thought it was the 2024.
They spoke about it.
Oh, okay.
They spoke about it last year, didn't they? And then they said they were going to bring it in this season.
I thought they said they were bringing it in when the Champions League format changes, and that changes next season.
No, it changes this season.
No, it doesn't. Changes next season.
Is it not this season? I don't know.
Nah, I literally checked with my son like a couple of days ago. We sat down, went through the whole thing, and then when I read it at the end, it said the 24-25 season. This is the last year of it. So I don't know if the fifth spot's that, then fine, innit? We'll add an extra team, but find out if it's that now. I think it's ruining the game, to be honest, bro.
It shouldn't.
Oh yeah, you know what? You're right, because if the format changes next season, there needs to be an extra team for the Champions League, innit?
For the following season, yeah.
Yeah. But
so you're right in terms of it's gonna. So Champions League made the changes from the 24-25 season. So I presume it has to be then from this season for that 5th spot to get into the changes for the following season.
Yeah, but yeah. I understand that, and I believe you, but no presumption.
Announcing a major change in the channel with 36 teams.
Yeah. I'm not trying to get cooked up on this channel, and then everyone's talking about this savage guy. Know what he's talking about? Nah. Find out, bro.
No assumptions, then. Yeah. Well, in terms of when the changes happen, is for the 24-25 season.
I don't care about when the changes happen for that, bro. I want to know.
But that's your asking. But you're asking.
No, I want to know about 5th spot.
I'm saying you're correct.
No, you said I was correct about the format changing, but what the format is the Champions League changing. The Prem is this season. Okay, everyone's saying it's this season. Let the record show that I'm following the chat and ends, bro. That ain't me. Okay, G said it's this season.
Hey, listen, you start complaining about people sitting on the fence. Stop sitting on the fence yourself, man.
How can I sit on the fence if I don't know, bro?
The fence is shaky right now. Listen, the fence is shaky.
You know what?
Can't hear you, by the way.
Don't worry if you can hear me or not. I ain't talking anyway, bro. Quite simple. Go on the Premier League. Go on the Premier League website. I'll tell you, innit?
Soon you're throwing loads of abuse. This is what happens, bro. There's no need for all that abuse. You know what I mean? We're friends at the end of the day. But yeah, put Chelsea 5th, man.
5th place will get FA Cup. What? No. June 2023. All right, man. Oh, this is. So you want Chelsea in 5th anyway?
Yeah.
This stinks, man. All right, man. All right. 5th will be invited too. All right, safe.
But to be fair, how many times have they won the Champions League? Twice.
Who? Chelsea.
Yeah,
twice.
They might not fit the. I don't know what the criteria is, but it's meant to be for the teams that consistently are in it and.
That's the legend format after, but this says just says 5th place will be invited for the Champions League too. I don't know what the flip talking about. When 5th place can qualify for the Champions League as Man City face Robin. Okay, this is from before. Blah 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 blah. Tottenham, Arsenal 5, 6, This is pathetic, bro. I don't know, man. I'll stick with everyone's saying in it. I'll start putting. What we'll do is the top 7. We'll put them in order in it, and everything else doesn't matter. Then the relegation zone. Reading that England won't have a 5th place. Oh, so what I just said was right. So G, you told me the wrong answer. Now you're telling me that I was right, bro. Well, it doesn't matter. Just where Chelsea finished in it. So that's fine. I'll go with that, man. And I know from the table, it's because I got champions separate, and otherwise it wouldn't look like that. Because it would look like this, and if we did it without the champions, and that'd probably be easier for people to figure out, innit? But we're not. So, Spurs and Newcastle.
Move Brighton down.
Okay.
Put Spurs in there.
So where you want Brighton in 8th?
No, I'm gonna shuffle.
West Ham need to get moved, doesn't it? Brighton ain't.
Yeah, West Ham will move. So move West Ham. Yeah, put Brighton there.
And then put Newcastle.
Spurs can go up. Spurs will go up there.
Spurs where?
Up in it into the.
Yeah.
But now, bro, just give it a second, bro. Shit.
Okay.
Newcastle. Okay, here's the problem with Newcastle. They drew a lot of games last season, and they were from games that they were losing, and some of them they were winning as well. They were difficult to beat, but I can see teams figuring it out, and they have to play a more of an open, expansive football if they want to go and achieve more than just 4th spot. Then they also have the Champions League to contest in. Their squad isn't big enough to handle the Champions League and also challenge in the Premier League. So, and this is the reason why I don't think they're going to do as good this season. I could be wrong, but I'm going to stand on what I say.
Yeah, I think everyone who's in Europe that don't normally play there is going to struggle. I think Brighton's going to struggle. I think Villa's going to struggle. Because they're not used to it. You're right. They don't have no strength in depth, especially Brighton. So, where you want to put Newcastle, man? I think they're going to struggle. I don't think they're going to have a terrible season. I just don't.
Move Burnley down 1. Move Brighton down 1. And then put West Ham in that position.
Hold on. So move who down? Brighton?
No, move Burnley 1 down.
Okay.
And then move Brighton 1 down. And then put Newcastle in that position.
Okay. That's not a bad shout because it looks weird, but Brighton finishing around 8th makes sense to me, to be fair. Okay. Let's see what the chat's saying with the rearrangement of the table now. Should we go for the... We know that Man City's already in that spot at the moment, so...
work your way down the table then. So
all
you
right,
got from first...
Who's finishing second? Just put in the chat the name of who's finishing second. Put the name of the team and then put second next to it.
Man City.
All right, Ent said Man City. That's 1 vote. Who's finishing second in the league? You want me to say that on camera, bro?
I know one of them.
My son thinks that City's finishing 3rd. He thinks that Man U's going to finish 2nd. Liverpool second, Arsenal second. Savage, I'm trying to think I'm doing a predictor this week. Come on, you know the vibes. Bonkers put Liverpool second. Now, Bonkers, listen, none of that all City, bro. This ain't no fence sitting on this. Liverpool, who's finishing second, bro? Pac-Man said, "Get my boy to hospital, check his vitals."
Man United second.
Hey, I'm saying when we finish the predictor, bro, everyone, yeah, you might be right, bro. Everyone go to William Hill and put a pound on it, bro. Just saying, especially the top 4. Gary, nah, bro, you guys are not getting it, Gary. Don't put United 6th. I said who's second, bro. Well, bro, this is how you know you lot had mentors in school, bro. Foundation level chat, bro. What do you mean? How hard is it to understand, bro? Who's second? The man had given me who's in third, fourth, and fifth, bro. Just put the name with second next to it. I don't need a reason. I don't need
Hey,
a
leave
paragraph. I don't
leave
need-
the people.
Nah,
Listen,
bro, I need
leave,
enough, bro. I
leave
don't,
the people
nah,
alone.
bro, I don't need, bro. I don't need it, bro. Man, I put in
Leave the
haikus and that in
people-
the chat, bro. Just put the name.
Leave the people alone. I stand with
Nah,
you,
this is
people.
rage,
Don't
bro. I
worry
swear.
about it.
He
He hasn't slept. He hasn't slept for a few
bro,
days.
I'm
That's the
almost
reason.
100% sure that people do this to troll me, bro. I swear, bro. I swear. All right. Bonkers put City second. Majority vote ends. We heard what you said by, you know what I mean? So
City second. I said that's what I said, bro.
yeah, but I gotta go with the thing in it. So
Most people are saying City second as well.
yeah, why is G talking about rushing me and that, bro? Allow me, bro. Just know I'm not one of the mums that can just get rushed, bro, and curl up in a ball. I'm swinging back. Someone ain't eating their breakfast the next morning, bro. If you try rushing me, bro, I'm rushed. You know them helicopter swings and that. Them you know them,
Man didn't even look in.
Oh, you know them boys in the hood swings and that. Them trades.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Oh shit, big ol' Edward. All right. We'll go by thingy. Ends again, and me as well. We'll make it be knowing what I want in them positions, but everyone's picked that. So there, second, third position again. Put the name of the team with third next to their name, bruv.
Arsenal finished third.
Okay, Arsenal. Why, Edward? Why are you coming with smoke talking about Liverpool ain't finishing top four, man? Allow it, man. Nah, it's jokes, man. Obviously, opinions. Ends picked third. Who's finishing third? You picked City, innit?
Chelsea.
How?
No, I think City.
This kid's a dick. Because he's playing FIFA, man just said all of a sudden Chelsea. I'm like, you just put City there, bro.
Man said, "Oh yeah."
Honestly's put Liverpool third. G's put United third. Patman's trying to troll me, bro. I swear, bro. I want to fight every one of you so bad, man. Liverpool third. Well, there's a few different fingers in here. Liverpool winning. We got Kismet. Liverpool winning the league. I don't care. Love that, brother. A lot of Arsenals.
I'm gonna say we're in the league about 25 points.
You said, all right, you're just making mad statements now, bro. You think this is 2000? Bro, man said Liverpool win the league by 25 points, bro.
Hey, listen.
All right, man. Just about. That's how the votes went. So Arsenal in third. Well, yeah, Man U has to be in fourth because they're already in that position, and so Man U's in fourth position. All right, scrolled it down for this one. Fifth position with the name next to it. You know what I mean? So
Chelsea. No, do you know what? On them. Nah, Spurs gonna lose Harry Kane. I'm going Villa.
okay, Villa.
I think they've acquired some top players still. They stay fit, bro. It's gonna be a problem.
Okay.
Pure speed, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, you know what? I need to change this because there's more votes for Thingy for United to finish third, bro. There we go. You said Villa. What's everyone else saying for fifth position?
Those people saying Chelsea.
Villa, Chelsea, Villa again. I'm gonna go Chelsea.
Villa in there.
No, Villa's not finishing higher than Chelsea, bro. Not this season.
Put Villa in there, bruv. You lost the vote, man. Your vote doesn't count more than everyone else's.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, man. Ashford, Luton. Nah, bro. I told you already. Not with Bossman.
She's trolling, bro.
Yeah, but not with Bossman's off license as their stadium, bro. There's no way. Oh, okay. Ha 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 ha. I see what everyone just thinks this is funny now. So now everyone's just putting LOLs and random names and that. One all of you lot, man.
Just put Villa in there,
I
bro.
don't
Most
even
people
want to
said
put them
Villa.
there, bro. That's why I'm stalling, bro. I hate them so much.
Put them in there, man. Listen, your alliance is with Liverpool, not Birmingham City, bro. Let's go.
Okay, sixth position.
Chelsea.
Okay, you've already got them there. That's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna go Chelsea as well. Sixth position, name, and the team next to it, and that. Newcastle. Edward said Keep going, chat. Chelsea,
Brian.
Brian. That's another vote for Chelsea. London Blue, Chelsea again. Yeah, Chelsea's getting a vote here still. It's a couple of Newcastle in there as well, but honestly,
Chelsea.
Chelsea's got that still.
Seven.
Yeah, Spurs are gonna have to move in a minute because that can't work in it. So, 7th position, which is the Conference League. Newcastle coming there. You're going Spurs.
Spurs.
Yeah, Spurs don't have no European competition on it.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm going Spurs as well still.
No, where did they finish? Did they finish?
Do you know what? I don't think they're gonna. They're just. You know what it is? It's the Brighton one what's killing me, man. I just think. How close did Spurs and Brighton finish away from each other last season in terms of points? Do you know?
Just checking, bro. Just checking. Yeah.
Oh, my son said it was 1 point. Yeah, I'm going
Is
Spurs.
it 1 point?
Yeah. Edward Spurs. Yeah, honesty. Spurs. Anna, why are you picking on me for, man? You're like, do it, you coward. I don't care about Spurs.
So Spurs finish a point above Brent. Who was it between Aston Villa? Yeah, it was 1 point.
1 point, isn't it? Yeah. All
1
right.
point either side. Yeah, so
Yeah,
Spurs
all right.
is going there for me.
All right, 7th. Oh, which means Newcastle just fall down there. So that's high rolls, man. Everyone's still relegation. Yeah, because
place.
What you say, bro?
8th place now.
Yeah, but 8th is here underneath 7th, isn't it?
Yeah, so we'll change it, bro.
Yeah, so I dropped him. What do you want me to do?
Well, we're not going down the list and asking what people think, or
sorry, bitch. I thought that we were just stopping there, bro. All right.
No, man. The people.
All right. Okay.
I'm invested. I'm sure the people is invested as well.
What,
Can
bro?
we carry on,
Bro?
please?
You know what? Sometimes I don't know why I was fucking born, bro. No.
Spurs needs a new color in their badge. It's pissing me off that I can't see it.
Yeah, it's annoying still.
Is it meant to be white? No, they changed.
Nah, it's P&G in it. So normally the thing's just on its own. But all right, 8th position. Everyone's picked
8th position, people. Newcastle.
I'm going Brighton to finish ahead of Newcastle. I think they play better football. So I like Eddie Howe though, but that doesn't matter, does it? So
He's one of your favorite managers, bro. Are you picking Brighton over him?
Who? Eddie Howe?
Yeah,
Eddie Howe's my guy, bro. I'm glad you know that, bro. That's
so why are you picking Brighton over them then?
Because one no, I got a point for it. One's got Champions League football and one's got Europa League football. The difference, bro.
Cop out.
No, because if they get knocked out of the Champions League, they've still got the Europa League as well. It's extra games, bro.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's gone Newcastle anyway, bro. Anna's gone West Ham. Yeah. Brighton 8th, Newcastle
West
8th.
Ham.
Newcastle just
Spurs.
win. Yeah.
Brighton.
Newcastle
So Brighton has 2. Has Brighton got 2 now? 1.
Yeah. All right. Well, 9th
Newcastle.
position. I'm sticking with Brighton if that's the case.
Yeah, Brighton will stay there.
Yeah. 9th position, guys.
Let's go. Stay strong, people. 9th
I can't lie.
position.
I feel like the next couple are what I would think anyway. So, and psychedelic, you're 100% right. We have to call this badge. That's a fact, bro. So a man said that the city badge is slave ownership, bro. But I never said it. I heard it.
Once I said it on the high seas.
Now there's some woman online just trying to get all the badges with finger boats on it banned on it because they're all slave ships.
Oh shit. Fair enough. 9th place. What we gone with?
Edward's gone Palace. Brian's gone Spurs. Anna's gone Brighton. Bonker's gone. Everyone's got a different 9th place position, man. There's a couple Brighton.
I think Palace probably has. Palace has got what? 1, 2.
Brighton's
got 2, 3. Brighton's got 3. Yeah.
Yeah, I gave Brighton as well. All right, 10th position. My
this
10th
one's
position,
a tough one. West Ham.
You're going West Ham?
Yeah, West Ham for 10th.
All right, 10th position, guys. I think that my 10th position would have been, even if without doing this, would have been between Fulham and Brentford. But there's another West Ham in there as well.
West Ham.
I'll move West Ham out there at the moment until everyone starts voting, but makes sense still. 10th position. Oh shit! I'm gonna who else is Brentford, West Ham,
Brentford.
Brentford.
Looks like it's gonna be Brentford.
Yeah, because that's my pick as well. To be fair, so yeah, everyone's got Brentford, man.
I respect the London team. Well, Brentford is a London team. They're my local as well, so big up Brentford.
All right, man. 11th.
West Ham. They got to get in there somewhere.
Guys.
Because
11th.
surely Fulham ain't better than them or Crystal Palace.
But West Ham have thingy in it. They have Europa League football because they won the conference.
But to be fair, Fulham finished 10th, Crystal Palace finished 11th
Yeah.
last season, West Ham finished 14th.
Every time West Ham's in the thingy, they struggle in the league.
But
I'm
West
gonna go
Ham,
Fulham.
are they? Oh yeah, they won
Yeah,
it,
they
so
won
they're
the
still in it,
conference.
aren't they?
Yeah, I'm gonna go West.
They're in
I'm
Europa
gonna go,
League. Sorry,
Fulham in 11th.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm over Fulham. Who's in the chat? You said West Ham in it.
Yeah.
So,
West Ham from Panoff.
Jerry
West
said
Ham from
Palace. Edward said Burnley. Honestly said West Ham as well. Ash said Palace. Brian said West. Yeah, it's looking like it's West Ham still. So that's already in the right spot. And then 12th in it. Is it 12th next? Yeah, 12th.
Mm-hmm.
12th position. I'm keeping it with Fulham. I think they're a little bit better than Palace. Palace like play more exciting football, but I like their exciting football under Vieira, under these that I don't know. So
I don't know. It's a toss up, but I'll go Palace, man.
all right. Panov's gone
Look
Palace.
after.
Everyone's gone Palace, to be fair. Palace are just a 12th or 13th team all the time to me. So yeah, all right, Palace is, but what, they're celebrating. They go through in their group.
Can you move Palace, please? Oh.
Hey man, listen. Stop the foolishness, bro. Yeah.
So you don't even want to do it, see?
Morocco, bro. Ain't no damn Portugal, bro. All right, well, Fulham have to move down, and that's it. That's
Yeah.
All right, man. What we on now?
13.
13th. All right, 13th position, guys.
Fulham.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. 13th, guys.
13th, people.
You lot with your slow typing and that, bro. Your man's already moved on, you know, like that.
Bro, leave the people them alone,
Nah, I said
bro.
what I
What's
said,
wrong
bro.
with you?
12's done out here, bro.
Nah, G, man, we need to organize this thing, bro. And just keep cooking the people in them in the
I'm
chat.
not cooking,
Let
man,
the
bro. I'm
people-
just letting everyone know.
Hey, listen, it's a...
I'll tell Alex Scott still. That's you know what I mean? Come on. Vibes. Anyway. Fulham. Yep. All right.
14th.
14th. All right. That's it. They're in the 14th position. Burnley.
Yeah, I'll put them in there as well.
Yeah, I feel like Burnley's gonna have a good season. Sheffield could shock a few people still, but we'll see.
Nah.
Hey man, they got Sander Bergbref.
Bro, this guy that we've been linked with for every
He's
fucking
amazing,
season
bro.
for the last 5 years.
He's amazing, bro.
Right,
You
bro,
gonna...
we've been linked with him for 5 years. Every summer.
When he signs for Bayern Munich one day, you men are gonna realize that Savage was right the whole time, bro. He's a baller, bro.
Well, if he was gonna sign, he would have signed by now.
He's a
This guy
baller,
plays
bro.
for
7'2" or something like that, bro.
He plays
Built
for
like
Sheffield.
Yaya Toure and Fabinho. Yeah, man. Everton, Burnley. All right, 15th place?
15th place, people.
All right, 15th. I'm gonna say, you know what?
Everton.
Yeah,
Everton.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same, man. And you know what, bro? Everton, if you're not going to get relegated, then just stay in this kind of position. Because don't get me all excited at the end of the season thinking you're going to get relegated and then you stay up. It pisses me off, bro. You know, like that. So.
Ooh, 15's got 2 for Bournemouth, 1 for Everton.
Oh, yeah. Bournemouth, Everton,
Burnley.
Well, me and you said Everton. Brian said Everton.
Bournemouth.
Anna said Everton.
Bournemouth is winning at the moment.
Bonkers, Edward.
Bournemouth. Yeah, Bournemouth is definitely winning this.
How many votes they got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey man, me and you both said Everton, and there's 2 Evertons in the chat as well, bro. That's drawing, bro.
Nah, man, I'm with the people. I'm changing mine still. Bournemouth.
Wow. So your values can be brought very easy.
Nah, man, I'm with the people, bro.
So hold on a minute, bro. So one of these gonna, I know what's gonna happen here. These men are gonna drop down.
yeah. Yeah. Hey, shuffle man across, man. Why is Everton still in front of Bournemouth, bro?
Because we picked. Oh yeah, shit.
Yeah.
My bad.
why you about
My
to
bad,
shout,
man.
bro?
Not bad, man. Listen, I'm sorry, man. I'm working on my anger, bro. 16th position. 16th
Oh,
position.
I'll leave Everton there. I think
Yeah.
they'll be okay.
I'm happy with that being there as well.
Evertonians.
Everton. Big up the chat.
Far
Big up
away.
Baz. You say, man, you're
Come on,
16th
people.
Everton on it.
16th Everton.
Uh,
Stick with Everton. 16th.
yo, man, them hurry up, bro. What's going on?
Bro, leave the. What's wrong, bro? Hey, Savage. How's your missus?
She's fine and she got cheeks, bro. Big cheeks and that, bro. Listen, I've
You
had
need a
enough of
hug,
this
bro.
foolishness, man. I'm taking too.
You need a hug, bro.
Anna, I swear, man. I ain't gonna fight no woman, so we'd have to have a boxing match and that. Anna, it's all love and that. But how dare you just put Brentford just to wind me up? Did you not see that we put Brentford all the way up there? I can't. Ah, man.
It's her. Listen, it's her pick, bro. She picked where she wanted them to go.
Nah, man, your allegiance is with me. Just do what, just follow what I say, man. Fuck's sake.
Forest. Forest is the one that looks like everyone's gone Forest. Forest. Most is gone Forest. Let's go
All right.
Forest.
All right. All right. All right. Is
Forest.
that right?
I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, 17th in it now.
I think so.
17th, 18th, 19th, 20th. Yes, 17th. Which I'm guessing is going to be Everton, unless everyone thinks they're going to get relegated, which will have to change again.
Wolves. 17th.
17th, Wolves. A lot of people are, yeah, Anna and Edward both said Brentford because of, that's what we said out. Yeah, Everton. 2 for Wolves. You said Everton, innit?
Yeah. I think they'll stay.
I said Everton as well. A couple of people want Everton and Wolves to be swapped. So
That's where they finished last season, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I can't. Another relegation. I think you know what? I think it might be that they finished there, but without going down to the last game and all that business. And that
Yeah, no stress kind of thing. They're just we got enough points. We're cool.
Because I'm bored of even wanting. Yeah, I mean, just do what they want, man. When's that new stadium going to be done, bro? I need them to have that stadium in the championship, bro. I want them to have it in the championship. It's funny because the stadium's kind of nice still. Can't lie. It's next to the water and that, bro. But anyway,
Don't care when the stadium's finished. Fun them, man. They're still.
All right, man. That's 17th done.
So then the relegation is what it is. Don't need to do the rest. The relegations.
Whoa. I said that ages ago, and you said no. And now all of a sudden it's in relegation. You don't care.
Actually, do you know what? Actually, people, let's do it because I'm gonna actually put a pound on it.
No. Bro, wait. I said to let's do it. Don't act like you just said it. I'm the bigger man, bro. I said don't. What do you mean, bro? I'm the one who said let's do it. You can't just watch me just say that. You say no, and then you go, you know what? Let's do it, people. Nah, bro. 18th, people. Because I said it, bro. Who's finishing in 18th? We got the chat, man.
Don't start bigging them up after you told them that they're slow at typing, bro. Leave that. We know how you are.
Nah, the chat was moving like undateables, bro. It's not my fault, bro. Wolves. 1 for Sheffield, 1 for Everton. I got Wolves there as well, to be fair. Because I think Luton's going to finish rock bottom of this bitch, bro.
Yeah, put Wolves, I think.
Yeah. 9 points.
Wolves.
You got Wolves in
Everton
that position as well?
Sheffield. Yeah, I got Wolves in that position.
It's funny, isn't it? Because half an hour ago, Enz told us that Brewster was going to kill it, and now he's got him. Now he's got him in 19th or 20th.
The table started formatting, bro, and then it changed.
Oh shit, bro.
Hey, listen, his goal tally dropped to like 10, bro. They're still good enough, man. Still good enough.
That's funny, bro.
10 goals. 19th.
Well, everyone's done it for us, bro, because everyone's picked Luton last and Finger 19th. So there you go, man. So
I don't know if everyone's done it though. Is it everyone? I need.
Now some people have put it together, innit? They put it together with their thing. A couple of people put Wolves there, but Sheffield 19th, Luton 20th, Luton 20th, Luton 20th. I put Luton 20th, you put Luton 20th. Hey. Oh, that's Edward just put that about Derby. My son just said that in the background as well. He said they're going to end up like Derby and get 9 points. Hey, you think that us Liverpool fans should shut up a minute in case they beat us, bruv? Because I'm not trying to hold that. Man, I'm going to try and bring up my clip.
Said, yeah, man. You man said these men are going to get cooked, man.
That's the only good thing about Naby and Knox not being there anymore, because they'll trip on the way to Bossman's shop, bruv. You know it, bruv. That little doorway they got to go through in that, bruv. You know someone's hitting their head or their elbow or something, bruv. Psyche is the only one who put Everton 20th, bruv. But there you have it, guys. We don't have to jump off just yet, but there you have it, man. Premier League prediction 2023-24 season. I'll run you down through it. Everyone hasn't agreed on absolutely everything but the majority rules because democracy and all that and Brexit. So Premier League champions, which, by the way, this means that if you don't think this is Premier League champions, they're going to be on the 4th one in a row, bruv, which stinks. It absolutely stinks, bruv. And I don't want to hear no one. If Man City win this league, don't any of you like ever have the cheek to call the French league or whatever a Farmers League ever again, because this is the Farmers League. All right, man. Manchester City, champions. Liverpool 2nd. Man U 3rd. Arsenal 4th. Europa League spots, 5th and 6th. Villa 5th. Chelsea 6th. Europa League Conference in 7th position. Spurs, or Tottenham Hotspurs. They ain't going to win anything, but it don't matter. Higher mid-table, 8th position. Newcastle, Brighton in 9th. Brentford in 10th. West Ham in 11th. And Crystal Palace in 12th. Lower mid-table, Fulham in 13th. Burnley in 14th. Bournemouth in 15th. Nottingham in 16th. And Everton scraping relegation again in 17th. And in relegation, Wolves 18th. Sheffield United 19th. And Luton Bossman Shop in 20th position. There you have it, man. If anyone wants to screenshot and go put a bet on, screenshot and go put a bet on, bro. Could be a little quid on that, mate, you know? You know what I mean? So
yeah, I got my photo. I'll do that in a bit.
Yeah. If you don't want to screenshot it now, just go, you've got the video now, innit? So go back, throw that in. I think what I'd be interested in if you go and put a tenner on how the top spot looks at the moment, could work still. You go bet on the top and then the relegation. Chelsea's going to be the interesting one. Does any of them stand out to you that could be way off? I think
the only one, the only one I'm changing is the champions. I'm going to do a pound either on this current one and the one with Liverpool finishing top.
Yeah, I think. I tell you what, I think the shocks could be not the shock, but what could be completely off in this. I think Villa getting Europa League spot twice in a row. I mean, well, conference. I don't think Villa will finish there, and I think Newcastle will finish higher than Spurs. Apart from that, I'm all right. But I think Spurs will play better football, but they're just the results in it. Because last season, they got results early that kept them afloat. So, yeah, let's get to the chat, man. See what everyone's saying. Okay, we'll go from... where we go. Everton are going down this season, 3rd time lucky. City need to drop off for a change. I think City will have a drop off. Probably still be better footballing than everyone, but it's for the other team to capitalize more than City dropping off, bro. Because you could argue that City dropped off last season, give Arsenal a chance, they didn't take it, and then they just crushed them at the end. So the only thing you can say City is drop off in points more than anything, because they never drop off in position, but point tally wasn't as high as it was when they were going against Liverpool. So yeah, I'm with Ben still. I think Liverpool's going to win the league still. So yeah, I mean, that top 4 might be a myth still. Perfect. I ain't got stress about this season. Watching my bang average team results in the Premier League were done. Yeah, you got a good. Your manager will be fun though. He's a good guy. Farmers League for me is one where lots of part timers play, i.e., playing with farmers. Yeah, you're right. I don't call the other leagues farmers team. I think it's kind of disrespectful, but I mean, because everyone calls these teams farmers teams, and then we go in the Champions League and Europa League and get smoked by grasshoppers and young boys and Ludogorets, bro. So, and FC Sheriff. The only one that would change is Newcastle to finish above Spurs. Yeah, same as me, Brian. Judging how City played yesterday, they didn't really control the game. Like they used KD being good and the one missing. And yeah, that's a good point. You definitely got Wolves and Everton in the wrong position, guys. Liverpool 5th or 6th at the moment, new signings, and I'll say 4th. You know why I don't? I mean, it's not about not agreeing because it's an opinion. The reason why I think this is wild to me only is because we only just finished away from the Champions League spot last season playing trash, bro. That's correct, isn't it? Remember, leading up to the last 2 games, we still had a chance. So for me, I'm just like, if we were that close playing terrible and we've got a better midfield and everyone wanted Hendo and Fab to go and now we got McAllister and Szoboszlai, I don't see, I don't see it being, unless you think that everyone else is going to be better than they were last season, which is a point. You're on mute, Enz.
No, I was saying we won the same amount of games as Newcastle that finished above us. The only problem is we lost game.
Yeah,
we lost more games.
Yeah, and I don't expect us to lose that many games again.
If we do, man, then a lot to worry about.
Edward said, really, I don't want to bring down the vibes you are both feeling about us. Yeah, man, I think, bro, it's not. I know the thing is, it's easy for everyone to go that you're being deluded in that. And to be fair to you, like you're half right, bro. Because if you went off logic, you'd just go, well, Man City win a treble, they'll win again. Arsenal were the second best team, they'll finish second again. But we know the league don't always go like that. It goes a lot like that with the champions, but it doesn't go like that all the time. You know what I mean? And when we've won it before, and it weren't that long ago, and someone's got to stop City, bro. And if everyone ain't going to stand up, I think it will be where the bigger teams have better games against City this time instead of just getting smoked all the time. So, but hey, it's only opinion. Big up to you though. If we get 2 centre mids and a centre back, we will compete for the league. But how are we looking now? We'll end 3rd and 3 in the Europa League and maybe in domestic cup.
So you're saying we'll finish 3rd, win the Europa League, and maybe one of the cups.
If I'm honest, bruv, if I took away what I want to happen and what I think might happen, that sounds like the most realistic one. But I just don't. I'm not getting my hopes up on 2 centre mids and a centre back with a couple of weeks left to go to transfer window and season starting on Sunday, unless one of the centre back or one of the centre mids are somebody who's young and doesn't cost very much. And then
do you know the craziest thing though, bro? Yeah, and I was thinking about this yesterday. Have you seen how crazy everyone's kind of gone because Chelsea's the first game? And the only reason why Chelsea's the first game is because we couldn't play our first game at home because that's what it was meant to do. So we had to reschedule it and then Chelsea becoming that game. If it was anyone else apart from like the top 6 teams, no one would be complaining about we needed a midfielder to play any of them other teams.
Yeah.
You'd be like, okay, we're good. We'll just sign a player as the window went on. But because it's Chelsea, because they're signing all these players, we're like, no, we need to sign someone. They finished below us and we were trash last season. And they got rid of most of their players and they've added new players. Doesn't mean that they're going to get any better. They still need time to gel as a team. There's still going to be it's about the Premier League. When you're in a preseason game, it's about fitness, it's about getting cohesiveness, it's about trying to work on different things. But when it comes to the Premier League game, there's going to be added pressure, bro, to perform in front of your home fans. Turn up. Liverpool might be more on it than they are. I'm not saying that we're going to go out there and smash them, but we're probably in a better position than what they are at the moment. They have to gel. We don't necessarily have to gel. We just have to gel 2 players in and sort out what we're doing in terms of the system.
I think we're in a way
if we look at what we did last season, we played cold against them. The first time we switched the system was against them, wasn't it? And
who, Chelsea?
Yeah, when we switched, or was it Arsenal first?
Arsenal, we were shit against Chelsea. Both games against Chelsea.
Yeah. And they didn't beat us.
Nah, 0-0.
So people just need to calm down, man.
Yeah, I think we're in a way better position than Chelsea. I don't care that it's them, to be honest, the first game. I heard people say yesterday that if we beat Chelsea, then we're cooking. I'm like, what? So 3 points against Chelsea means all our problems go away. All the problems that you just said we had. But if we beat Chelsea, it means they go away. That's pointless.
And this is where it's crazy.
That's like Leeds beat us last season and got relegated, bro. That's like them beating us and going, we beat Liverpool, all our problems are gone. It's free. At the end of the day, it's just 3 points. It's just 3 points, bro. So it's not like we're in the last part of the Premier League and you beat City, you take 3 points away from them. It's not like that. Arsenal City, that's when 3 points matters, like last season. In the beginning of the season, it's just 3 points, nothing else, bro. He said Fabrizio said we've got 2 or 3 more players expected. Man, listen, I respect Fabrizio still, but he doesn't know everything, can it? So I'm gonna wait. And if he's right, he's right. Hopefully he is. But Expected and getting is two different things, I guess. So we went on 11-game unbeaten run at the end of last season. We were getting, that's a great fact, bro. It's not lies either. So, and I don't really count the South Villa, but the Southampton game, the season was done for us, and we just changed up the squad. So, you can't go into a season without saying we are winning. Positive always wins. Yeah, I agree, man. All Liverpool need is 4 points from 4G. Yeah, but listen, we'll be fine, man. Do you think we'll sign Lavia before the Chelsea game? I don't even know if we're signing Lavia at all, to be honest, bro. That's if you everyone else can have the opinion about how I actually feel. I just know there's loads of talk around him, and if they wanted him as bad, they probably would have got him by now. And I think it's just one of those things that have him there in case whatever you got in the background doesn't work, and if it doesn't work, pay the extra 2 million, give it Southampton. Because I think by now they've put everyone else off, but who knows, man. Also, if we sell Kane, we could be in major trouble. Let's face it, Richarlison will be our main striker.
Man, like Richie.
Last 4 against Chelsea have been 0-0, I think. Yeah, including the 2 cup games as well. But listen, them kind of stats, they mean something and they don't mean something, because sometimes you have them stats like for Chelsea, they've got the same stat as well. Their last 4 games against Liverpool were 0-0. But that Chelsea squad who they've got now haven't played Liverpool. So they can't really go into it thinking like that either. So, you know what I mean? It's one of them. Thuram will come in, get the same feeling too. Yeah, I tend to agree, man. Hopefully he does. If we brought Tony in January, we would have stuffed up royally by then. Yeah, Tony for Tottenham is a good replacement for Kane still. It's not Kane, but it's a good replacement. But you are right. The band might be too late. But anyway, I don't know, man. I'm looking forward to the season, bro. You know what I mean? I think you got one more. You've got one more Premier League. You got a Premier League preview before the next game, innit? Well, before the first Liverpool game. Saturday.
We got the preview.
Tonight we got the watch along. That should be fun. We will see Liverpool's lineup for Chelsea in this game. I think Liverpool's lineup for Chelsea is the one what we started against Bayern Munich, to be honest, because it started with a strong team. So I don't see. The only thing I'll say is different is Matip won't start, Konate will, but everything else, I think that's the team, to be honest. Cyclid said, do you think Salah will be our top goal scorer again for the 7th season? Yeah, we spoke about it not long ago. I tried to add like Gakpo and all that, but then I just realized Salah in it. So
no, I don't think he will be.
What you say, Nunes?
I think he'll be. I think he'll get a lot of assists though.
Oh yeah,
I think Nunes will be the top goal scorer.
I think Gakpo will be the top goal scorer. Salah will have the top assists. And
I reckon Salah could probably hit over 20 assists this season.
Yeah. Trent will be just behind Salah in assists because he's Trent in it. So, honestly, it's a question. You both. Curtis got a lot of momentum. Does he start or does he hold it? Nah, Curtis starts, bro.
Starts. That's the start.
Yeah, Curtis starts.
I think the problem is everyone's worried about using him in the 6. I think that's probably the main issue. But when he played in the 8 in the last, can't remember who said we were unbeaten in the last 11 games.
Yeah,
he was playing outstanding, man. He scored goals, got assists in those games. Yeah, he has to start, man. He's on a high after the 21 championships as well. So let him play, man.
I got the first game, Curtis in the 6, Szoboszlai, McAllister in midfield. That's what I've got, bro. I don't think it's going to change. Bajcetic and Thiago's not ready yet, so yeah, man. I trust Curtis, man. He played good in the last game, bro. Like, remember, we changed the team in it, but he played good.
No, he did.
Yeah. Gary says Nunes 40 goals. Anna said, don't forget Ramiro, the butcher, who will probably break the all-time card record. Yeah, Ramiro's a bad man still. We have brilliant attacking options this season. Do you think we'll be the highest scoring team in the league? Yes.
Yeah.
I do. I mean, it's hard to... Yeah, I know that Haaland got like 50 goals on his own, but I do think we'll be the highest scoring team. Honestly said Nunes or Jota will be our top goal scorer. The only reason why I don't think Jota and Nunes, I think there'll be so much interchanging with Jota and whoever else. So Curtis is more effective in the 8th or 10, although I think I think we all know that Curtis is more effective up the field, but because there's no 6 in that position already, and Bajcetic is still getting fit. I think Curtis is fine to be there. Let's be honest, man. Take it game by game. Put him in there for the first game. You'll find out very soon if Curtis can play in the 6. Because if he doesn't have a good game against Chelsea at all, probably can't play there. You know what I mean? So different, man. Should be.
Do you know what interesting thing? I just real like Man City obviously scored the most goals in the Prem.
Mm.
Then it was Arsenal. Then it was us. Then it was Brighton. And then it was Tottenham.
Makes sense because Kane was on both, bro.
It's interesting, bro.
Salah got a lot of goals. Kane got a lot of goals. Haaland got shitloads. So makes sense, bro. But you got to remember for our attackers, and at the first half of the season, they were injured. Diaz was injured. Jota was injured. Nunes was on his own. Salah was on the wing.
And then Nunes got a few injuries in games where
Exactly.
Yeah.
I remember Gakpo came in January as well. So it's I feel we'll be the highest goal scoring team, and hopefully that helps us in some kind of way. I want it to be to win the league, but if it doesn't mean that we're going to have a terrible season. I think we'll win something as well. So I'm looking forward to it still. But we'll see, man. Yeah, guys, watch along later on, bro. Join. I think I've got it scheduled for 6:30 or something like that. So yeah, that's 6:30. I've got it set for. I don't know. You'll see in it. Hit the notification bell. You'll see. We'll be on later on. Should be fun still. Chop it up. See what Liverpool can do, man, and just want to see some good football, bro. That's all I want to see, man. Fitness. Honestly said, telling you, I mean, watch Klopp. That's nothing new to me. I said it to these like yesterday, bro. I think Kwanzaa's playing in the season. Bobby, I don't see a problem with it though, man. Like everyone saw Cole Palmer score for Man City yesterday. Saw Foden on the pitch. Saw Rico Lewis on the bench. They're all their youth as well. Give them a chance, man. We don't always have to go to like all these other players and go and get these signings and that, bro. If the kids can do it, and in pre-season, let's be honest, bro, all of them look good. You know what I mean? Kwanzaa's gonna have to work on his communication with the centre backs, but that's normal because he kept playing with different guys. Hey,
Pause.
Yeah, Bobby Clark. I mean, let's not lie. He was one of our best players in pre-season, and Doak was excited. It was exciting everybody come on the pitch. So not mad at it. Yeah, Europa League, League Cup, FA Cup, Premier League. If someone gets injured, there's enough games to go around in that. And the incentive for the kids in the cup games is if you do good, you'll carry on playing because you're qualified for the next round of whatever. If you don't do good and you get knocked out, it's less games for you, isn't it? So do better. It's quite simple. But yeah, look forward to it, man. We'll see. We're gonna leave it there, guys, because I could talk for ages still. But obviously, we're gonna be back later on anyway. I was asking what he's got coming up next. I should know myself, but you know, it's the weekly.
The season is ready to go off now, people. So we've got the preview show on Saturday. We've got the watch along on Sunday, and then we've got the player rating after the game as well. So yeah, man, they're all up. They're all scheduled. So go and drop a like on it and just be ready, man. I'm ready for the season. Hopefully, you guys are ready. And let's just be positive, man. Let's stop with the negativity now. If we sign the players that we need to sign from here until the game, we'll sign them. If we don't, we get behind the boys and whoever makes the starting 11 and whoever is on the bench, let's just get there, man, and get those 3 points against Chelsea.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, bro. Like at the end of the day, we can want what we want from the team. You can want better for the team. You should always want better for our team. But at the end of the day, we're not FSG, we're not Klopp, we're not the coaching staff, and we ain't the scouts in it. So it doesn't matter who we want, really. That's just all speculation and want. End of the day, whoever comes in and puts that Liverpool shirt on, as long as you're not scumbag, I'm going to back it in it, see what happens. And as I said, the youngsters, it's time, man. It's time. I don't want to hear anyone slagging off our youth again if you don't want to play them. You get me? So big up to everyone, man. See you guys later on. Watch along. All them vibes there. Peace.